Um, they they told me I could show up to work like this today. I'm literally just chilling in my jammies. You know, the saddest thing is waking up to a package this morning from my ex-boyfriend. Some new pajama pants that he bought me. Thank you so much. I'm definitely going to be using these. If when I wear them I have to think about you, then I'll definitely be throwing them away. But if I just wear them because they're comfy and cozy and they fit me perfectly, then that's one thing. But if when I put these babies on, if I ever see your face in the future, I'll throw them out. It's not that I don't miss this guy. I miss him a lot. I kind of don't know how I'm going to keep going on. I really was in love. Seriously in love. I really liked that guy. I'm actually scared. I'm not kidding. I'm actually scared that I'm that new person that won't shut up about her ex because they were like destined to be. And then somehow some crap went on and something happened and then they're not destined to be. But then you're still listening about how they were destined to be. And then what's really sad is that that person you normally listen to, they die at like 90 years old. But they die alone. Because they were destined to be with their ex. I'm just kidding. I don't think we were destined to be. I think we wanted to be destined to be. I don't know if we even stood a chance, to be honest with you. But anyway, yeah, so I got some pajamas in the mail today from my ex, and I love them. Thank you so much. I mean, you already spent the money on them. What was I going to do? Send them back? No, I didn't. I didn't send them back. It was marked to my name, to my house. I'm not about to send it back. So I didn't send it back. I knew they were clothes. And anyway, pajamas. Yeah. So now when I cozy up next to myself alone, I have to think of my ex. I'm not going to. I'm going to stop thinking about him. I'm going to start thinking about myself and being the most selfish version of myself that I can possibly be. Why? Why do you ask? Because that is the way to avoid ever getting in a contractual agreement like that with somebody else and have them completely shatter your heart. So my suggestion is be selfish. How do I go on? How does anyone go on? They turn their heart off. How does anyone continue on? Look at this world. It's full of cold Karens. How do you think we make it in this world? We turn off our heart chakra. Duh. So anyway, I'm just gonna probably be experiencing a lot of sad, hopeless, cold nights. No one playing footsie with me. No one telling me my butt looks good in these pajama pants. And then just basically crying. Like, just crying. But then, waking up and feeling good about yourself, feeling like you can maybe get through a day also kind of without crying. And then you make it to about 10 o'clock a.m. when you're eating your string cheese and your apple and you're like, has it really come to this? Has it come to this? Apples and string cheese to get us through the day. A small little 10 a.m. happy break. But then by the time you get home from work, you hate your life. You take your bra off the second you get home because let's face it, you don't have a boyfriend who's going to judge, so throw that shit off. And then, just basically cry yourself to sleep again. Have like snot rags all over the place. Look at the people that are on the TV and look to them for nothing because their lives are worse than yours. So don't compare to the celebrities on the TV because they may have marriages, but those were founded with millions of dollars. You do not have that luxury. You are just somebody who can barely make rent. So don't even for 2 seconds think that you're going to get a Johnny Depp anytime soon. No, we need to settle down here. We settle. We settle because we're just average humans. That's it. We settle. We don't get Johnny Depp. Are you kidding? Hell no. Honey, come down. Bottom shelf. Bottom shelf. Robert DeVito, is that his name? That's where we're talking. That's where we're talking. That's our budget. That's our budget. We aim for that. That's how you wake up in a day. And you wake up knowing that that is your budget and that's what you aim for. Congratulations. Your life will forever be a shit fest. And no one will understand why you survive every day. So fun. Isn't it so fun? All because if you rock everybody's world and you're too happy, oh my God, the happiness. Can you believe her? Like, ew, can you? Oh my God, her ears. How does she not die by the sound of her own laughter? Oh my God. Happy, ew, she said she's happy today. That's disgusting. Happy, oh my God. Oh, you should see her bank account. Oh my God. Who could be happy? Have you seen the hair on her legs? Who could be happy? Oh my, I think that's like her third breakup this year. Shh. You didn't hear it from me. God, and I can't stand the Burgundies too. And the Burgundies, we all know a Burgundy. They're these wicked witches. They disguise themselves as women. And they're always over 40, 50, 60 sometimes. And they just sit at your local Starbucks after a church group event. And they just sit there with their pumpkin spice lattes shoved so far up their bungholes. You know what I mean? And then they sit there and they gossip about you and your marriage. Why? Because they don't have a good one either. They have misery in a cup. That's what those people are like. And so what they do is they go to Starbucks. And this is modern day witchcraft. This is what it is nowadays. You don't even need a cauldron. You guys, you don't need to buy anything. No, not for witchcraft. No, nowadays, you don't need that. You just need to go to Starbucks with your friends and hate on some girl's marriage. Yeah, that's all you need to do. That's all you need to do. You just need to have that atrocious heart venom in your heart, Sally. Salty Sally and jealous Julie's. Yeah? That's all you need. You just need to go there and have some dark venom in your heart and just ooze it into the cup and then drink after it. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. Can you believe that there are that many women on the planet that angry and bitter? Oh, so bitter. Oh, so bitter when you're happy. Oh, so bitter. Oh, so bitter. And then when you actually get to be happy without any drugs or alcohol or any sex even, God, and which is crazy. But you have to be like that happy just naturally on your own because you're just in love. Could you even imagine? And then all these nasty, nasty women. And I would call them Burgundies. They're called Burgundies here. We don't even give them names. Karen, we don't give, no. You don't get the name Karen. That is an honor and a privilege. And you Burgundies do not deserve that. You know the type. All these bitter old women with pinched mouse faces. They're all like this and they sit around a freaking Starbucks and they just sit there and they gossip about you because you were at church that day and you were just the one that had to be in their sights. And man, if they didn't go right for the jugular. All these women, they just sat outside with their scones and they just scorned, just looked at you and just cast evil. Why? Because you don't love Jesus as much as they do, duh. You don't love Jesus like they do. Why? Because you're a train wreck. Because you're the devil of that church. Duh. Everybody knows it. Duh. Why? I'm going to tell you why. Because you asked, why did God flood the whole world? You should have just said, congratulations, God, on being so fair. I'm glad you only saved that one dude. Thanks, that Noah guy. Good looking out. That's what we were supposed to say instead at church. But instead, we said things like, oh, your God is kind of mean. Do I have to worship him? Yeah, and no, you can't say that, honey. You're not allowed to say that. Not without jealous Julie going to get in her cauldron, honey. Because they're all witches. But they don't say it. Of course they don't say it. They're Christian. You're not allowed to say witches and Christianity in the same sentence. If you say witch and you say Christian in the same sentence, you will be burned. That's your future. That's your fate. So for the question today is, how do you ever wake up, Jenna? How do you wake up in a day knowing that you are in Salem, modern day Salem in the 1600s, with people literally coming at you with pitchforks? Truth, that's actually happened. How do you survive another day? And then after they take your boyfriend from you, the only man who also in Salem could actually possibly maybe make it in this place. Yeah, that guy, they broke him up. They broke you and him up. So now what are you going to do? Now, I guess we watch as they grab the pyrotechnics. Yeah, you know as well as I do. You got those women that gossip about you all day at church, though, because they hate you. Because you were more provocative this week towards their husband than they were. Those women hate you, honey. They hate you because you rock those sweatpants better than anybody when you're sitting in your house on your porch. And God forbid, Salty Sally's husband wants to look at you in your sweatpants. Because Salty Sally here, she's got the real issue. Like, I can't help it that your man doesn't want to stay locked in on Salty Sally. I can't help that. That's a you problem. No, that's it. Look, it's given Salty Sally. You're the issue. Not your husband's eyeballs, and certainly not my sweatpants. The real issue is Salty Sally. The real issue is you're a bitter bitch. The real issue is you're a burgundy, and people don't like burgundies. Because mean girls are everywhere, and women like me, we can't stand them anymore. So the question here today I'm proposing to you is, how do we carry on in a world full of burgundies who hate you so much, they will literally conjure up magic just to distance you from the one that you love more than life itself? What is one to do? How are you to wake up in a day? How do you wake up in a day? Getting back on the horse, trying it again, after the love of your life gets ripped from you, just ripped from your heart vein, ripped out like it was an extra button on a jacket that didn't need to be there, just ripped right from you. How could you do that? How could you? Like me, how could you wake up in a day after that? How could you get everything you've got and wake up again and give it another shot? How could you do it? Because I'll tell you, with a world full of burgundies, ooh, I don't like where this world is heading. World enders, those burgundies. The world is cruel. It's good to have someone on the internet who's real. Claire, bless your heart. Oh my God. First of all, you know what? How do you do it? Friends. Wow. I love you so much. Thanks for being my internet real bestie, which isn't real at all. Sorry. No offense. But you're a figment of my imagination, Claire. So sorry about that. But you know what else? Oh, I love this. I'm watching Heroes. You know, that show. Guess what? The cheerleader, the main character, her name's Claire. That's so fun. I was like, oh my God, she'd be so fun as a hero, a superhero best friend. What a bestie. And I thought about Claire, and I thought about being friends with the cheerleader. You know, in high school, I totally would have attempted it. I would have tried She was like the most pretty, perky, blonde, peppy girl. Like, you know, I wouldn't have been allowed like 50 feet from her, but I would have tried it. I would have tried. I would have been like, how you doing? Nice. You come here often. I would have tried something, but anyway, I was like, can we be best friends? Because I am so sick and tired of muggles as friends. Listen, I love me some humans, but you guys are just not that powerful. I am so sorry. Listen, you don't even know how to recycle. Then I'm out here conquering worlds. So I'm going to need superhero friends or I'm not going to make it. Okay, let's just be completely honest. Completely honest. If I don't have some superhero friends in the next 5 minutes, I think I'm going to what they call end the world. And I think that I can do so because I think I shoot laser beams from my eyeballs now. So I'm pretty sure if we don't have a coalition of some good-hearted, godly people coming to the rescue pretty soon, I'm not sure the world survives it. The chaos that this world is conjuring up, it's scary to me. And I don't know if we're going to have a world, to be completely honest with you. And I was already a little bit unsure. I was already a little bit like, is it the end of the days? Is it the end of all days? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. But then my ex-boyfriend said that to me. He said, I think that the world has just gone so chaotic that I don't think there is any way for the world to sustain itself. I think this is the end of the world. I think that the world ends itself. And I'm just like, well, I mean, he didn't say the end itself part, but he was meaning like we've done all we can. It's already over. But I was like, no, man. No, I don't think so. Right? No, we can fight. We can fight. But for what? For what though? What the fuck? Fight for what? The only people I even want to fight for are the superheroes. You guys are the only ones worth it. Sorry. Sorry, but I'm not sorry. I'll tell you another person worthy. Whoever just put those Halloween decorations up in your lawn. Thank you. Thank you for being worthy. Thank you for being a real American. I love you. Remember when America used to be America? Remember? Remember when we could do stuff like go outside? I remember when we could do stuff like talk to each other and stuff. I remember when we could say the word Trump and not get killed for it or something. You remember when like life used to be worth living? I remember that. That was fun. But yeah, you just kind of get to that point where you're just like, okay, everyone, follow me. We're in this heavenly place together, but we're only here for a short time because I don't know what's just happened on the planet. But come on in. Come on in. Water's nice. Hello, come on in. Hi. Welcome to your temporary heaven. I do not know where we are at, but please keep your hands and your legs inside the vehicle at all times. And also, just know that I am pretty sure Jesus got us here. Thank you so much. Thank you. Now, I will say, there were times I certainly doubted it. Okay? Okay? It was looking real fake out there. But, you know, I believed it, and I kept believing in love, and I kept believing that miracles are real, and I kept believing that I would find the one, and I would meet him, and it would be true heaven on earth in the most romantic, beautiful, eye-opening way, and that's exactly what happened. I fell in love. You know, sometimes, yeah, you may cry because you lose the love of your life. But man, if you can't just remember that you got to have it. Sometimes just remembering that you were happy, sometimes is all it really can be. I just think about the fact that if I were ever gonna die for free speech, and I probably will, then I wouldn't want him to be the last thing on my lips, to be honest. Not a man. God. So, I just want to have that beautiful new start in my life. And I think I want to take all of you with me. I want to take all of you. I wouldn't know, I'm British, but I would love to visit America. Oh, I believe you meet the right person when you don't mean to. They are coming. Oh, that's sweet, my love. That's sweet. I don't know. Honestly, it doesn't matter anymore. You know, I've seen the worst of the worst of the worst. Not bad men. The ones that take a good man from me. I've just seen it so many times. This time it's different because I can see what happens. I see the patterns. I see what I do. I see that I believe a woman can or has tried in the past to take something from me, but I see that it can't happen anymore. It's not possible anymore. But man, if it doesn't feel like absolute garbage in a day, you know, if it doesn't feel like absolute shit, you know? Just the way that he used to be everywhere, and now he's nowhere. And you have to accept it, and you have to be okay with that. Because that is really how it is. And it's not conducive, it's not right. And when you know it's not right, you have to move on, you know? Even though, yes, of course, love was there. Of course, love was there. Of course, you loved everybody you've ever been with. But you have to move on because you know that you have to. You know that you have to be able to. Because bigger and better comes, and only when you've made room and only when you've left space open. And God will literally come in and fill that space again. God will, you know? God will fill that space, you know? Oh, you look beautiful and deserve more than you think or allow. Thank you. What a beautiful girl. God is leading them away so that the right one may enter. Period. That's what I'm saying. Wow, I love that. That's exactly what I'm saying. Who are you? It's so lovely to have you. I'm literally saying that right now. Sorry, I'm getting a hair off my... Okay, that's what I'm literally saying. Isn't that so crazy? I'm saying that. It's like let God move the ones out that just need to be out. Because seriously, babe, if you think about it, were they that great anyway? They were kind of giving you a headache, and they were giving you the runaround and giving you the ick by the end of it. And it's like, come on. Nah, babe, it wasn't really that great by the end. If you were to really look at it, he's your ex for a reason, okay? So let him stay over there. Let's meet somebody new. Oh my God. First of all, I'm 36 years young and there's no ring on my finger. I'm about to date. I'm about to put myself out there. I'm about to find like the perfect man for me. Literally the perfected man for me. I'm going to find it. I'm not going to settle. I just refuse to settle. That's why I'm single still. But one day I will find it. And it will find me. And then that'll be that. And that'll be over. And then I won't have to look anymore. It'll be so great. It'll be so amazing. Because it'll just be like the universe just made house calls. Just hand delivered. Just picked him out. Put him right there in front of me. Just like picked it. Just like tailor-made. Just right there. And I know I have a lot of faith. I have a lot of faith. I get exactly what I want because God loves me. And I want a really good husband. I just want a lot of friends who find me right now as single as a Pringle, and we manifest a man for all of us. And you do not get jealous when I manifest the one that I'm going to have, because honey, he's going to be the man. He's going to be that one. Like that, it'll be done. It'll be like, that's the guy. Okay. And I'm just telling you all that right now. Like I've seen so many girls in the past that got angry with me because I would find them because we all had something in common, and it was that we all just went through a breakup. So I would try to coach all of us into getting over that heartbreak, how to heal, how to bring in new love, and then I'll bring in new love, and then everybody gets jealous and hurts me and betrays me. And that is not how this is going to be. I'm going to tell you all right now, not one of you is going to hurt me for doing something that you can or cannot do. You can manifest love if you say you can. The limiting beliefs that you guys have, I'm over it, and I'm not about to entertain that shit. And I will not be friends with you, and I will not even coach you. I will not even have you in my live streams anymore if you guys live in that negative mindset all the time. It is like so over. You're getting what you want or you're getting what you want. These are the two choices that we have when manifesting. We get what we want or we get what we want. Okay? So one thing I will not do is any jealousy at all in any of you women when I am here trying to coach you on how to do exactly as I'm going to do, which is get over one guy and totally manifest a dream life for myself, mainly career for me. You guys, men will come. There are 4 or 5 billion of them. They are just a flesh suit with a peni. That is all. Look, and I'm not saying that's all men are, because men are a lot more than that. They're beautiful. They're gorgeous. But right now, a lot of you have got to start focusing on self, and you have to care about how to keep yourself off the streets and out of a whole bunch of poverty and out of a whole bunch of hunger. And you got to do you. You got to do you for you right now. And you shouldn't be focusing so much on men. Men will come. Time a dozen. They're everywhere. They're everywhere. Men are everywhere. I want you girls to really, truly care about yourself. I want you to care about you. I want you to give your power back to you, okay? That's what I want. I want you to give your power to you, and I want everybody in your circle, everybody in your family, your friend group, I want everybody to know that that's the fucking truth and that you're listening to Jenna, and because you're listening to me, you get what you want, okay? And you get it faster than everybody else, and you get it loudly, and you claim it, and you protect it, and you are safe to have it. Why? Because you're God, and you know that your divine inheritance comes with its own spiritual security system, okay? So, I'll teach you guys how to manifest, just like I'm about to manifest for myself, a way better life for myself. But you will not harm me in any way. You'll not send evil eye. You'll not send hexes, curses, spells. I'm not teaching you women again just for you to go and do the same things that other girls have done to me in the past. That shit hurt so bad. The ones I loved more than life itself. And I taught all of these things to, and they would just betray me. That's not happening again. So what we're going to do now is we're manifesting the real ones to come in. The ones that truly deserve this magic. They deserve to know what it feels like to get spoiled and pampered and treated like an actual goddess all day, every day by their man, period. And the same with abundance. You know, if you work for your own self, business, the same thing. Of course, all you have to do is claim it. All you have to do is claim that that is yours now. That is it. That is the only rule to manifestation. The only thing there is just for you to act like you already have it. Act like it's already true. Speak like it's already true. Think thoughts like it's already true. Imagine like it's already true. Put yourself in that energy like it's already yours. That's literally all there. That's it. That is manifestation in a nutshell. Act like it's already yours. So it's that easy. And so we're going to get everything we want because I'm setting intentions over my channel right now and everybody's going to get what they want. But one thing we're not going to do, ladies, is hate on your girl because I'm bringing in my most perfect life ever. Not only am I bringing it in, but I'm doing so consciously because the first time was luck. The second time will be skill, bitch. The second time will be Jenna got fucking fed up, wanted to make her life over in a day, change it all over because Rome was built as fucking fast as the goddess says it was. And she will have everything she wants and there will not be one dry eye in the house because every man will have fucking missed out, period. And the same with you girls. And so that's exactly what we're doing. We're manifesting our dream life. And one thing that I will not accept is jealousy or any sort of betrayal after I'm done teaching you. Do you understand? Because those are the agreements. That's the public service announcement. I'll teach you, but you're not about to hurt me or anybody else with the stuff that I teach. And you will not treat men like absolute scum just because you know that you're a goddess and you can manifest any guy you want. You're not going to treat men like garbage. Deal? Okay, that's just implied that you're not going to do that. You're going to, if you take my teachings, you use it for good. You use it to end pain. You use it to end suffering. You use it, you share it with other people freely. You give freely as you receive freely. Okay? So yeah, I will gladly teach you guys everything I know, which is a lot about a lot. Not really that much. I know a little bit about a little bit. Okay. But I will teach you. And you will love it. And you will love my teachings. And you will not hurt me afterwards. I am just making this a very, very, very basic public service announcement because that has been the worst experience for me in this community has been all these women that just turn on me because I can do something they can't do. I can manifest and you can't. But the reason that you can't is because you say you can't. The reason you don't is because you tell me right to my face, I'm not God. You're not God, Jenna. None of us are gods. So stupid. And so they all come up to me and they're like, you're not God and I'm not God. That is literally the prerequisite to working with me is you must know you are a God. Period. That's it. End of story. No, that's it. End of story. I'm telling you right now, as God is my witness, from here on out, you will be in my course or you will be in my live stream or you will be listening to my guidance in some way in coaching or whatever. You will 100% understand that you are God and there is no other God outside of you. You are God and there is no other God outside of you. In order to work with me and in order to sit on my live streams and in order for you to be subscribed to me, honey, you are God and there is no other God outside of you. And if you do not agree with that, that's fine. I suppose you can stick around, but you're not going to be getting teachings from me. It'll go in one ear out the other. And I don't really care. I don't care. I don't care to coach people who cannot claim themselves as God. I don't care anymore. Like, if you want to sit here and say you're not God because you want to go give your power over away to some dude in the sky with a gray beard, like, go have at it, dude. Go have at it. But, like, you don't know that guy, okay? That dude is not real. And if you want to keep going giving your power over away to some guy who can control your fate and your destiny, okay, but then you don't want coaching with Jenna, okay? Because I'm just making a public service announcement for everybody here. Like, you will not want me to coach you because I will tell you like it is. And I will be like, why are you listening to your mama, your politician, your 3D matrix when you need to be manifesting something? Why are you listening to your 3D world when it says something? That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. We're not listening to the 3D physical world. We're not listening to the matrix. The matrix is listening to us. Period. Period. So I'm about to manifest my entire life over again. Why? Because I just met my magician and he motivated my ass to try again in this lifetime. And if I am going to do it, then you're going to do it too. And I don't want to do it because sometimes I just don't even want to wake up in a day. But now that I have to save Mark, now you're going to listen. So we're all going to listen as Jenna teaches. You're going to sit down and you're going to shut up because you're in my classroom now. You want to be in your classroom, you go teach in your classroom, and you see if you can get me in your classroom, okay? Because I'm not here to listen to you. You're here to listen to me. That's how it is. That's how it is. That's why you subscribe to me. That's why you scrolled and saw my beautiful face. Because you're here to listen to me. I'm not here to listen to you. Does this say Troll the Magical? No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. It says, Jenna, your mommy. You have a seat and you listen to me. I'm going to teach you everything you're going to need to know. But there are rules to Manifestation Club. And the first rule to Manifestation Club is you cannot use manifestation to hurt me or to hurt anybody, but especially me. And you're not using it to hurt yourself either, because I just don't fucking want that either. That's not what I will. I don't want to teach you magic just so you could go out here hurting people. Okay? So now that I have to care about humanity, you're going to care along with me. Okay? I'll teach you. I'm a troll, period. Yo, listen. Why do you have to be so stupid? Like, does it ever bother you? Like, do you ever wake up and say, honestly, on a scale from 1 to 10, could I be a 2 on the stupid scale today? Like, could I just barely maybe? Just enough stupid to get noticed, but not enough stupid that I irritate people. You ever think about that? Try it on a scale. Try it on a spectrum. Try your stupid on a spectrum, 5 grows. Try it. Try it. Tomorrow, when you show up for class, tell me where your stupid spectrum is, okay? Okay, cool. I wasn't talking to you. Shh. So the rest of you, I'm going to teach you. I'm going to teach you some manifestation. Oh, I'm going to teach you how to do it. And it's going to be real good and real entertaining and real fun. And you're going to love learning that you are a God. But here's the thing. And here is the big kicker. And I will kick you out of my fucking course if I find out that any of you say something as stupid as I am not God. You should be saying you are God all day. You should literally in a day be telling yourself that you are the Christ. You are it. You're Neo, bitch. You are Neo in this matrix. And if I ever find out that any of you are failing to exalt yourself as the only operant power in your reality, I will dismiss you, son. I will dismiss you, son. There's only one rule in working with me. And that is that you know that you are God. And no one else is able to create in your reality but you. You are the only one. You are the only one, good, bad, or otherwise. That's it. Okay? I'm God. I'm a daughter. Yeah. Okay. Stupid scale. 100 out of 100. Hey, I love the honesty. You know, because of that, you can sit up front for just a few minutes. I don't really care to see you anymore. But yeah, okay, awesome. So you got that down. Great. I don't know about the personality part. I think we'll have to see if you ever got one of those. But you definitely have the whole I'm a God thing down, which I love. I love. So you're welcome here. But after that, shut up. Nobody really cares. The point is, you're going to be noticing soon very, very quick pivots in your life, because the universe is going to be blessing you infinitely, very quickly. Why? Why? Because you say so, because you are God, right? Exactly. So because you say so, the universe has to give you exactly as you want. And you say, I am God and I get my way. So instantaneously, no matter what manifestation you're trying to get, your full your self-concept is what is going to be the foundation of a really great manifestation career. Okay, self-concept. I'm going to start here. Self-concept is not self-esteem, and it's not self-image. Self-concept is certainly the most important thing in manifesting, and that is your belief in something, your belief in yourself when it comes to a certain manifestation or in manifesting in general. So, like, for instance, self-concept is, I know I'm God and I get everything I want. The world bends to my will. I get to have everything I want instantaneously like that just because I say so. That is self-concept. When you're manifesting, it pays to have a very good self-concept. If I could teach you something, it would be what not to do. I spent so much of my life working on manifesting things by thinking of that item or of that job or of that house or of that person. And if I would have instead focused on me as a manifester, me as a God in my reality, it would have been so much easier. I would have got shit handed to me so much faster. So my suggestion to you is ask yourself, nope, no personality. I'm boring as shit. Stop. Come on. I'm only kidding. And by the way, I don't think you have zero personality. I think you're actually pretty awesome. And I think it's pretty cool that somebody could make fun of themselves in a way, like laugh about it a little bit, not like to where you're a bully to yourself. I don't like that, but I like that you have a sense of humor and you can just be like, you can laugh at yourself. That's kind of nice. So anyway, yeah, you're going to be noticing soon that manifestation is getting quicker and quicker. And why? Because more and more people on the planet have raised your vibration. So the second you speak, it comes in now. That's how it is. It's instant manifestation. The real thing that you guys need is a safe place to be able to learn how to hone your gifts, hone your talent. You guys are instant manifestors. In an instant. Instant manifestors. That's how fast you are. You can have anything you want. So the question is, what do you want?